Hello guys, welcome to your long-awaited last video series for Signal Fortress. I'll show you how to do 48 complete set 3 stars until 50. So we'll be starting with skeletons as usual. Explosion damage, hopefully another explosion too. +1 is better I think. And then destruction. This was the perfect run, as you can see. And then now you can just summon Avril, summon horses, summon whatever you need. Also, by the way, I think I mentioned from one of the replies in the previous videos, well, there was someone who asked if the 40% attack damage on bones increase the explosion damage on bones. They actually do. So if you actually buff your skeletons like a lot of 40% buffs, it actually makes them just one-shot the trees, which is kind of massive. So after you got like at least 2 of the 40% damage on skeletons, I think like 80% extra damage on skeletons is fine already. And then you can start stacking things like the warlocks 200% on overlords, so they one-shot all the bosses and heroes. And then you can also buff Avril and your horses the immunity, and also take 1 point on max if you get the 30% range reduction. It actually helps. So these are all the tips, small tips, what you need to take. This is one of the perfect runs. As long as the archers, the Rakan archers, don't build up at the back, your bones would most likely live, because enemy archers actually do a lot of damage on bones, and they explode before they even touch the enemy, which makes them kind of useless. So you want to take care of that. If there's too many of the ranged swamps, then might as well just reset it. So back to when I first cleared this 49, I think I got 3 stars on this one on my first attempt, and I was using my tablet for this, so it's kind of zoomed out. So we summon Avril, Skellies, and horses later, as usual. I don't really like Rufio, cause I feel like he's kind of squishy. Every time I use him, he just dies right away and does nothing, and he just respawns slow and he walks slow. So, well, if you have the bones build like right from the start, and you just overswarm every single enemy that spawns and you just like kill them instantly, I think you can go Rufio for that, because I don't think it matters anyway. But if you are not and there's a lot of enemy swarming, I think Rufio might be one of your last options. I'm just getting the last 15% buff on horses just because I don't want to see the game, so I'm just gonna take it and not gonna get that option again. Against Hydras, Warlocks is the best, but if they actually shoot him, please. Nothing is shooting them. I don't know how I got 3 stars on this one. Actually, is kind of miracle that I got it. Yeah, definitely kind of miracle. So there we go. I got the 200% at the last boss, which was like so useful. Thank you. Such a nice game, I swear. Okay, so this is my build, and on to the next one. So this is the level 50. I'll just show you right away how I got 3 stars, because at this point I don't think it matters much, my first attempt or the second. You keep resetting until you get this. If you don't get it in like 3 turns or 2 turns, might as well just reset it. Go for Templars. I'm gonna start getting immunity on Templars. There we go. Damage. 1 more damage and we'll be done. And get archers to it, I think. Archers or mages. You can even summon the treants, the trees. They are fine also. Okay, so bones should be fine now. So increase their numbers. I'd rather not get the Recon Archers, they're kinda useless I think. I don't really like them. Yeah, we just one-shot the trees, and then if you're in a pinch, just spawn a little, but I think I used most of my attempts already. Yeah, this is the last option, because I don't have anything better to summon, and I don't really care. So just summon the Rufio, and be done. Ideally you want Arvrio, but it never came, so whatever. And that's how I got the 3 stars on this. Kinda YOLO, but yeah. And that's it for this video guys. So if you like it, give me a like. If you don't, you can leave a dislike and maybe let me know why in the comments below. So yeah. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one.